Hello, my name is Warren. I have an opinion. Camera and access to YouTube. I've chosen to review one movie a week, and a discount second run theater for the entire year, where I pay $1.50 to see the movie, and ultimately I would like to discuss whether or not I feel, as a person who enjoys movies, whether or not a movie is worth seeing at all. Just whether it's if you like the actor or the genre or the director, or even just movies in general, like me, would certain movies be worth seeing or not? And the movie I saw this week was The Life of Pi, a movie I chose to intentionally not know a single thing about going in. I wanted to just blindly review this movie. I had no idea who was in it, who directed it, what it was about. All I knew was like pictures on the internet of people reenacting the poster of. I knew there's a kid, I knew there's an Indian guy in there, and I knew there was a tiger. Nothing else. So, needless to say, the whole movie was unexpected for me, which was cool. And I think it was good that way, because the movie it's a really pretty, artsy journey, and it's just a good movie. It's hard to explain without really giving away a lot. But if you like really pretty movies that feel kind of natural in their beauty, like, there was a lot of CG in this movie, but it was used in a way that didn't feel like CG, and that was really refreshing, to be able to watch a movie that felt natural, even though it was enhanced with technology. But it was good. Like, it's about a guy named Pi. He gets the name after a swimming pool, but in India, his name is Pising, but in the beginning he talks about how kids would call him Pissing, and he goes on to claim the name Pi from the number, and it's a really nice story element. And the whole movie is about this author who shows up to Pi's house and asks him to tell him a story, because a friend of Pi's, who he met, told him he had an interesting story the guy would probably like to write. And the whole movie is this story about his being a kid to this huge incident that happens to him, and basically it's about him finding out. The whole movie is like, the whole premise of the author showing up is to Pi's door to hear a story is because he was told Pi would show him how he found God, and it's a story worth hearing. The thing about this movie is while I loved it and enjoyed it, I wouldn't watch it twice. A lot of it is an isolation movie. A lot of it is just him and the tiger, and while that's entertaining and interesting enough, I don't need to watch it again. So, to put it simply, if you like really good movies involving one character, you would like this movie. If you like movies that look pretty and have really good cinematography and really good direction and incredible performances, like outstanding performances, you will like this movie. If you like different cultures, you will like this movie. It's just a good movie. Some things are a little intense, but it's always breathtaking. There's a scene where you kind of look into the tiger's soul, and it's just so beautiful. It's a very well done piece of film, and it's done by Ang Lee, something I didn't know until the movie started. So if you like Ang Lee, check it out, unless you already have. But yeah, Life of Pi, I would recommend it to people if they were curious about it, and I would ask me, do you like isolation movies? Do you like character movies about one person? Do you like really good stories? It's really good. It's worth checking out. I could recommend it to a lot of people, but not for anyone who wants a lot of action and this is a story movie. It's a good story. If you want a good story, watch this movie. It's really good.